Hey guys, what's up? Tyler with Monkeyfinger.ca here, and I'm just going to be doing a quick rundown of all the accessories that you can get from Monkeyfinger, and basically how to use them and what they do for you. So I've been using this stuff a lot lately. The Grillicus lubricus, the buffer turn top polish, and the monkey snot, and I've just been trying to experiment with each of them, see how they work, see what they can do for me, and I've found that I actually really do like all of this stuff, and they each have their own cool little mechanisms that help make your yo-yo better, or you can adjust it to how you like it. So first I'm going to show you basically how to use monkey snot. It'll come in this little bag and it'll come sealed. And make sure as soon as you get this, you throw it right into the fridge because it'll solidify if you don't. So I'm just going to show you basically how I do it. Now, I'm not the best at this, and make sure you also check out Ray's tutorial on how to do it. I just thought maybe this view would be a little bit more helpful to some people out there, and just show you that even if you do make a little bit of mistakes here and there, it corrects itself. I just did this one the other day and it's looking pretty good, and it's holding up real well. So basically what I do is I just take the syringe and I put it into the groove of the bearing, and you push gently, that'll come out, and then I run it along the bearing seat, making sure I get it pretty even. And this is exactly what Ray does too. And you finish it off. Boom. It's okay if it gets over here. That's why you're doing it on the paper towel, right? Then you just clean off that stuff. Don't worry if you get stuff into the bearing seat. It'll solidify and you can pretty much just scrape it out of there. So I just run my paper towel along that edge, and I need to fill in one spot on that. You don't mess with the other stuff afterwards, because you can make a real mess if you're trying to clean out a part. And you can make a real big mess. And see, I got some in the bearing seat, but as soon as that dries, I'll just take my knife or one of my other tools and just kind of clean that out, and that'll work real nice. That's basically how you use monkey snot, and this was just on my collab, which actually has a kind of a bigger response area, so it's sometimes harder to get a smoother finish, but you can kind of see that it looks pretty good. Okay, so I'll do the other one later, and I recommend, and so does the packaging and everything, I recommend letting it sit for at least 24 hours, and then it'll be good to go. It'll take a little bit to break in, just like with any other response. I'm not going to show you how to use the Grillicus lubricus because it's pretty self-explanatory, and most of my bearings already have it in it. But what's really nice about it is it has this little brush. You can see that. And so some people I know, they drop lube onto a toothpick and they put it into the bearing to get a nice small amount so they don't over put it in there, and that works too, but I like how this just has a brush. It's handy, good to go. I just throw it in my backpack if I need it, and it actually works really well once it's broke in. I used to only use ceramic stuff, but now I'm kind of going back to stainless steel because I kind of like how that bearing sounds when it's nice and lubricated. Now I'm going to show you how to use buff. This stuff is actually really cool. I already put it on this one, so I'm going to use the other one. So what I do is I take a regular rag and I just put my finger into it and get a pretty good amount of there onto the rag, and then just apply it. I usually just do the play area and around that. Make sure you get a good amount on all of it. And then don't quite rub it in quite yet. I just like let it sit and then I do the other half. It's like shining your shoes. I would put the polish on one side and then clean it up later. And what this stuff does for you is gives you a nice play area. It really makes the colors pop on your return tops, and it works for any of them, any anodized yo-yo. Really good stuff. Okay, so after you're done with both of them, you take a clean area of your rag and you clean it up. You get all of the gunk off of it, and you just pretty much polish it like you would a shoe. Pretty much the same principle. You just clean it up and give it a couple passes, and you can already tell it kind of just makes it shine, and it makes the blast finish feel smooth, and it's really good. Oops. So after that, do your other side. Clean her up. Yeah, this is looking good. I haven't used buff on this one yet, so this is looking really nice. I've been really into using buff on all my yo-yos, and it really makes it feel really smooth to the touch, and then to look at it, you can really tell it's just making that shine, even though it's a blasted finish. After I do that, I do the cups just the same way. Take a little bit, put on one. Cups are a little bit easier to do. Just like that. Make sure you get everywhere. Get a nice even coat. Polish it out. There you go. That's how you use buff and Gorillicus lubricus, and then snot. Hopefully this is a good insight into some products you can get from Monkeyfinger. All this stuff is available from Yo-Yo Expert or Monkeyfinger.ca. If you're going to get snot, I have gotten it from Yo-Yo Expert before, and it got to me, and it seemed like it was already solidified. But since I got this straight from Monkeyfinger, and I think it also has to do with it was in the winter months, so the box stayed cool. It came, and it has worked ever since, and I've redone about 3 or 4 yo-yos, and I've barely even used any of it. So that's really nice. It's really good stuff. It's my favorite response system by far. Make sure you pick these up and leave a like if you like this video, and then don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.